Welcome back to the channel. So I've got another watch up for review. This is a new micro brand called York and Front. And this is a very nice, high quality watch right here. It's more of your field watch. It's a smaller diameter watch that I'm used to wearing here on the channel. This is a 38 millimeter. I think you guys will like this one. We're going to go over some details right now. Let me get the specs out of the way, the actual size of the watch out of the way. It is coming in at 38 millimeters from side to side, and it is 44 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, and it's 12 millimeters thick with 20 millimeter lug opening. Very nice, soft, supple leather strap, very pliable. It's got that vintage style look to it. You have quick release spring bars. Ooh, very nice case back. We'll get to that next after we do the dial here. So the front of the dial, from what I understand, this comes in two colorways. We have black, and then it also comes with a white dial as well. You have applied Arabic numerals, okay? And then you have your 60-minute track all along the inside there with a white, it's like a white 60-minute track and then with a black dial, okay? I believe there's lume on the hands and second hand, and we're gonna test that towards the end of the video. This is completely Swiss made. They make, like I said, it's a pretty high quality watch. They're using a Swiss movement. They're using an SW 200 movement, which operates at 28,800 vibrations per hour, 26 joule movement, 38-hour power reserve. Same type of movement that you'd see in a lot of different watches, like Steinhardt or even Oris uses these. From what I understand, they removed on this particular movement is a date complication. They removed the date complication entirely, so you don't have that second notch to adjust the date. That's been all removed. So let's get the movement started. It's a screw down crown. It's 100 meter water resistance. So let's wind it up. Of course, it's hand winding. I love that second hand with the red tip. That's so cool. And what I really like about this is you have the hands reach all the way out at the end of the dial. So on your second and your minute hand, that's a nice touch. A lot of times you'll see some watch manufacturers will kind of cut them short, and I do not like the look of that. But let's hack it. We'll move this out of the way so you can see the dial a little better. There we go. And so if you see what I mean by when you pull it out the first, there's just nothing there. There's nothing to pull it out. So you pull it out the one and it hacks. Okay, so that's complete. Now this is a prototype watch. I'm sure the final release watch will be even better, tighter specs. But this one's a screw down crown. Let's screw it in. There we go. From what I understand, the crown on this watch is a little bit smaller. I think a 5 millimeter, and the release watch, when the final watch is going to be a 6 millimeter, I believe. So a little bit bigger, okay? Which I like the bigger crown, especially on a field watch like this with no crown guards. You have hands that are similar looking, syringe style hands are similar looking to like Hamilton. You might say, oh, this kind of looks like a Hamilton khaki, but you know, I've had Hamilton khakis, and this is better quality, okay? If you look at the actual case, it's brushed on the sides. You have this kind of chamfering down here on the lugs where it's kind of cut in. That's polished, and then you've got brushing here up on top. And then you have polished on the bezel. Okay, so very nice polish and brushwork all the way throughout. Back of the case is done very well. York in front. This is called the Burrard, and it says they're automatic 100 meters, 330 feet, Swiss made, stainless steel, sapphire crystal. This is a double dome sapphire crystal. You can see that. And I'm sure they use some AR coating because it seems like it's got some anti-reflective properties there, so not too bad there. And that second hand just looks great. I love that red tip, that smooth sweep as well. So I'm happy that this company is using a 28,800 vibration per hour movement as opposed to like a, Japanese variant like a 21,000, because it just has that smooth sweep. You see that? Much better. So this is a cool company. Now, these are I'm going to put a link to their website, but I guess you could pre-order them either now or pretty soon, so watch out for that. I'll put a link in the description. The price is $590 US. That's the starting price. Now, most of you are probably going to say, man, that's a lot of money for a micro brand watch, but this is a quality watch. You pick this up, you hold it, you look at it, you could feel it's a quality watch. You got pierced lugs. The case back is made very well, screw down case back. Like I said, I've owned the Hamiltons. Hamilton has their name recognition, but the quality is not there compared to a watch like this. This is, made better tolerances, I believe. Okay. The problem with Hamilton also is all their new watches. They're the Powermatic 80, which has an 80 power reserve, 80-hour power reserve, which I think is great, but I did not like to where you cannot regulate those watches because it's already regulated and they're not regulated very, very tight. And I like a watch that keeps good time. And the Hamiltons I've had with that Powermatic 80 do not keep that great a time. So I think this would be a better choice. And you're buying from a micro brand, so I think that's pretty cool as well. So I'd like to see how this company fares, along the way, how well they do. But I think they've got a home run here. I really do. Let me put it on the wrist. I'm gonna wipe it off real quick. Let me take off the Speedy real fast, and we will put it on the wrist. Now a 38 millimeter. Is going to wear pretty nice on my wrist. I think I'm going to like it. Oh yeah, see, that fits just perfect. And especially that it's a 44 from tip to tip. It doesn't drape over your wrist if you have a smaller wrist. I've got a 7.5-inch wrist, and it's got good thickness. I mean, I think this is a good wearing watch. It really is. That looks good. So I like that. Let's do a loom shot real quick. Let's get this going. And I didn't mention it's got a signed buckle, stainless steel. Very nice buckle too. I really like this watch. I think this would be a good addition to the collection. Look at that profile. Look at the brushing and the polishing. You see that? When it focuses, it looks good. It looks very nice. It's a nice watch. It really is, guys. And I'm going to put a link in the description below. So we got to look for that. You got to check that out. So here we go. Here's the loom shot. So for a field watch, that's good loom. You've got the hour and minute hand. You have the second hand also, and then you have little loom plots on the 60-minute tracker around the edge of the bezel there. So it looks pretty good. Let me turn the lights back on. So there you have it, guys. This is the York and Front. I guess you call it Burrard, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I believe it's the Burrard automatic watch, field watch. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.